This Earth of yours will be reduced to a burned-out cinder.
Real wrath of God type stuff. Biblical.
No, not yet.
Gentlemen, you can't fight in here. This is the war room.
I came here to give you these facts.
Dogs in camp, living together. Mass hysteria.
We're going to live on. Today, we celebrate.
Flabbergasted by the Audacity.
Lots to talk about. Very excited. Today I will not be ripping you about Trump, so it's okay.
No, it's alright. Daddy did nothing wrong, so.
To be honest, he's been pretty quiet this week, so it's not really much. Unless I just didn't see it, but I don't really think there's a lot to talk about him. I got other stuff, because I have some stuff backed up from last week because we took so long. Was it last time?
Yep, I have a few things too.
Okay, that's perfect. I did want to start off though, with the words of wisdom. I am so happy with these words of wisdoms today. I think you've touched upon it yourself once or twice. But you know, like when you like build something with like these hands.
Oh, dude, these hands
and,
got
like,
to work, and you're just so proud of yourself.
Yeah, exactly. So,
right, so you're gonna be a father?
Recently, no, no, I didn't do that much work. Relax. But so basically, I got all the pieces that I needed to build upgrade my computer. Basically.
God, that's like the gayest thing you could have said. Okay.
What do you mean? Upgraded computers. I don't think many women upgrade computers. So, and I bought the pieces myself. It was a fucking hassle to get some of these pieces because of the whole one of the topics we're gonna be talking about, which is Canada Post. I was ordering stuff from Canada Computers, and I wasn't sure if they were running through Canada Post. Thank God they're running through UPS. So I was like, okay, I'm safe. But what's so funny was, I ordered a motherboard and a GPU, right? So video card, motherboard. The GPU went to the wrong house. It went to my neighbor's house, but yet the motherboard got to me. But I ordered them both on the same day. So tell me how one got to the wrong house at a different time, and the other got to my house like 2 hours later. I was like,
yeah, the only explanation is that it was 2 separate deliveries, but it's
I guess.
weird.
But I was like, I'm like, okay. So thank God my neighbor recognized my name, and she came over and gave me the slip. So I went to the UPS store the next day and got it. So I built everything. A couple hiccups here and there, you know. I think that's normal to always have like a couple hiccups when building something as complex as a computer with all those fucking parts in there. But it works. I'm very happy with it. I can play games I wasn't able to play before because my graphics card was such ass. Like I actually like play proper games now, so it's been really nice. And you know, it's like I think it's words of wisdom is, you know, when you build something yourself, it's more meaningful. You feel better. You're like, okay, I did something. You know?
And then when it doesn't work properly, you can rest assured it's all your fault.
Exactly. And you can just sit there in sadness and depression and be like, it's my fucking built him a fucking retard. I mean, I got very close to going to Canada Computers myself and just kind of giving them the computer for them to fix because the video card just wasn't working. Like it wouldn't connect for some reason. It was very bizarre, and then like I just took it out and put it back in, and voila. You know, it's like sometimes it's the simplest shit that like solves all your problems. I don't know what it is. So but very happy with it.
I'm very proud of you.
Like
I didn't mean to call it gay shit. It was just a reflex, okay?
Yeah. What's something instead of you're like, it's gay.
It's gay. It's just gay.
It's gay. Yeah, I don't know what it is, but like it's gay. I don't want to tell you, but like it's gay.
I was gaming with David. I think it was last week.
It's gay.
We were playing. It was pretty gay. And
I'm
playing GTFO, and David's like, "This game looks pretty good, and it runs pretty well." Yeah. And David's like, "How many frames you got?" I'm like, "I got 28, David."
You're like over here. The zombies are fucking like 1 pixel. You're like, you can barely see what's going on, but yeah, no, it's pretty good.
No, the game looks fine, not great, because I do have the settings on pretty low, because this is one of the few games that just doesn't run very well on mine. And David's like, "Oh shit, I'm sorry, man. I built that, you know, with my own hands."
Yeah, that's funny.
I'm just like, yeah,
that's funny.
Yeah, you did. What the fuck?
He's like, yeah, upgrade it. Thank you. you know.
Yeah, that's basically what he said, and I'm just like, already, I knew this would happen. Fucking computers.
I mean, you don't have. I mean, listen, I ran a really shitty graphics card for many years, and I think it was good timing when it started to go because I wasn't really playing any new games. There was like really only one game, and I was like, it was still in alpha. So I was like, okay, like if I miss a couple months, like it's still like being developed, so I'm not like, oh no, like I'm missing time to play with like my friends and stuff, and I'm gonna be like so behind. So I mean, you don't need to upgrade necessarily, but like I gotta say the Black Friday deals were fantastic. I saved a lot of money, like at least over close to $200, with everything considered, and if you can find a good deal, the GPUs nowadays go for like 700. I found mine for 300.
Jesus. Okay.
I got the like it was the 4070 is what like the new version is. I just got the 4060, and I went to go check online. They're like, what? I don't know who this YouTuber is. I gotta find him because I want to give him props because he was so real with like his like review. Like you know, how certain reviews you could tell that like the company paid them.
Yeah.
To make it look like amazing.
It caught on fire. I just couldn't believe it. It came with a heating feature. I was so warm.
Yeah. But like this guy like definitely was like getting paid because he legit he goes, it's like 4070 versus 4060. Before we start for the 4070, do you like ray tracing? No, they don't get it. I was like, okay, well, it answers my question for me. So I just got the 4060. I was like, $300 cheaper for something that I don't even care about. It's a done deal. Like I'm getting it. So, no, I was very happy. Very happy.
GTFO is the only game where it's noticeably less visually pleasing. Yeah, it's like the only game.
Yeah, it happens. Certain games.
Otherwise, most of the games run between 35 and 60 FPS.
That's good. That's good.
That's pretty good. But even then, I don't even notice the difference. Because
I don't know how David notices. To be honest, I remember like when we used to play Minecraft, right? He's like, oh, I'm getting like 200. I'm like, David, I just get 60 and I am content with myself. Like I don't need 200 FPS on Minecraft. Like 60 is chef's kiss. Like the game looks great. Game looks great.
Yeah.
I can't. People who like that, like, hey, to each their own. But for me, I'm like,
I don't see it. I don't see it. I'm playing Kingdom Come Deliverance, 32 frames per second. That's fine. And then I'm playing Dead Space, 200 frames per second. I'm like, I don't really see it. But okay.
Yeah. No. Okay. Like whatever.
I think I've been conditioned playing console for so many years that 30 frames is
that's true.
It's just good enough, and I don't mind.
Yeah.
But yeah,
so let's get in.
Yep, I'm gonna start recording.
You are recording?
Of course I was recording, calm down.
I'm like, one time.
I had to.
One time. But anyways, this is Flabbergasted Audacity. I'm Jamal.
And yes, I'm recording. I'm Patrick.
And let's get to some stuff that we missed upon last week. Do you hate the song Baby Shark?
Who doesn't? If you don't hate it, you're either a woman or a child.
So, there's a mall in Montreal called Complex des Jardins. And no, it's actually kind of funny. Okay. It's fucked up, but it's funny. They were trying to curb the homeless population that was happening inside the mall, in the stairwells, in particular. So what they would do is they blast Baby Shark 24/7 to get them out of the staircases. So how do you feel about that? I was like, that's fucked up, but honestly, it's probably the like, how can I say it? Like, you're not actually like using human resources to like move them.
Yeah.
You're just playing a really shit song.
Well, it makes me think, because you'd always hear rumors and whatnot about like, what's it called, Guantanamo Bay, or how they would torture some of the like terrorists or whatever, and they would just usually blast metal music or something. I heard Metallica was often used for that kind of thing. I'm like, well, I guess for volume it would make sense to play metal, but in this case, if you can't really blast necessarily, you can just piss them off mentally.
Yeah. So no, it's been actually working, which is the funniest part. It's been dropped by a good bit, But it's like, of course, there's humanitarian people going, well, they're homeless, they're people too. I'm like, well, listen, like,
Well, maybe
the
they should
mall
get a
closes
job.
at a certain hour. You get a fucking job?
Yeah.
It's like, the mall's closed. I'm sorry, like, it's your job to give them housing. It's not fucking complex Desjardins' job to get housing for them,
No,
So,
I can just
I
imagine
think it's
because when I was working
Yeah.
In fast food, I would have to throw out this homeless guy at least once a week. Can
Yeah.
you imagine having to do that like 10 times over because these fuckers
Yeah.
are in groups now?
exactly, you're like, then just play Baby Shark.
Yeah.
Call it a day.
The only problem
play
is
Baby
though,
Shark.
you have ears too.
Yeah, well, see, that's why it's in a closed staircase. So you're not in there; it's just him. So it's a bit better.
That's true.
But
in
yeah,
in a staircase though, I'm assuming, is it closed off? Do you know?
it's closed off. Yeah.
So
Like,
it's
I
the
saw, like,
acoustics must be wild.
Yeah. baby, shark, It's like fucking reverb off the wall and shit.
I have to say, yeah. Oh, okay, yeah. I was gonna say, Jamal, that was the worst rendition of Baby Shark I've ever heard, but it's for the echo.
No,
I
the
get it.
reverb. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I know we're both not Christian, but
Speak
how would
for
you
yourself.
feel?
I'm a child of God.
Yeah, okay. You
Yeah, I
listen to
can't
music
lie.
that right
I
there.
can't lie.
Yeah.
Hail Satan.
Yeah. So, let's just say you were though, and you go to a confession, right? You would go to a confession stand, and the person that you're confessing to is AI Jesus. How do you feel about that?
Those are some end times shit. Like that. That's literally.
Yeah, no, they did a test for 2 months in a church in Sweden.
Yeah.
Where they had an AI that looked like Jesus, and it would respond to your questions. It's so interesting too, like culture-wise, that when they interviewed people in Sweden, it was mixed. Like some people were okay with it, some people were like, hell no, whatever. But in North America, everyone was like, fuck that, no fucking way. Am I letting AI Jesus? Am I talking to AI Jesus?
Well,
For
because
me,
in America, it's engraved in the culture. Like specifically, it's like old movies, even new movies.
Yeah.
The robots
Yeah.
are always evil.
exactly. I guess. I don't know. For me, I'm like, listen, your phone listens to you. Like, the AI Jesus is already here. Like, I don't get why you're saying, oh, just because you're willingly talking to him instead of not knowing that you're being listened to, there's like a big difference, you know. But they ran a test for 2 months. What was interesting is that they're not going to do it again. It was like an experiment. They just wanted to test it to see, look at the company that ran this test. So I was like, okay, I mean, I wouldn't mind to see it more than once. I think it'd be interesting. I think it's like, if you have a shortage of priests who can't be there or whatever, like to have that as a backup, not the worst option. Apparently he did a pretty good job. Some people actually felt relieved after they spoke with him. So
At first, I had doubts because he kept telling me, "Have I tried being less white?" But
but
I did
yeah,
that.
no, so
Do you remember when Google came out with its AI and it just refused to do
yeah.
anything positive for white people and white culture?
yeah, no, that they're like, no,
I think my wife's cheating on me. Have you tried being less white in bed?
yeah, just grow a bigger cock. Let's call it a day. Yeah.
Can you not just do that? AI looks down. My cock is massive.
Exactly. You don't have one. You go to the other side, it's just like a giant, like a real cock. You're like, oh, okay.
The AI just doubles as an escort at night.
Exactly right. Fucking works as an escort, and that would be interesting.
Would you trust it though? Would you? Honestly.
An AI escort? Well, don't they have that in Japan? Aren't they starting to do that? They have like AI women that like men are actually marrying over real women. I'm pretty sure I heard about that in Japan or somewhere in those Asian cultures that they
Don't toy with
they
me,
do that.
Jamal.
No, I swear to God.
I thought
I'm
this was
pretty sure I
only a
heard about it.
dream.
Well, I heard about this recently too. That actually Japan's birth rate is so bad, they're actually making it mandatory next year to have a 4-day work week to increase time together with their spouses so they can have more kids. That's how bad it is over there.
Well, I think it's
which is crazy.
It's essentially a global crisis, at least in first world countries, because third world they're just banging all the time.
Yeah. Well, they got nothing else to do, so.
Yeah.
No, it has Lord. You are right. It has Lord for sure. But
Well, everyone's incredibly discouraged because everywhere you
yeah,
look,
for sure.
all you're thinking about is money, and it's like, well, what's the point of having a kid? Oh, it's just gonna be another mouth
Yeah,
to
that
feed
is.
and all
It's too
that.
fucking expensive. It's too
Yeah.
fucking expensive. No, for sure. It's like, but back in the day, you have like 4 or 5 kids. Now it's like 1, 2 max. You know.
It's like for me,
Like
a year ago, I had 2 options: have a child, get a new car.
Yeah, I have a new car now.
Yeah.
You know, but it's true. No, honestly, it's like I know there's a girl that we both know that has like 4 kids. I'm like, I don't know how the fuck you do it. I
If
don't
you're
know how
about
you
to
have
tell
enough
me
money.
my roommate has 4 kids.
No. But yeah, no, it's crazy. So some people, I don't know how to do it. I really don't know how to. Like, if I want to have one, but the max is 1. Like, how
Oh,
that
okay,
could be.
yeah. No, okay, no, I know what you're talking about. Dude, that guy's
Yeah.
a slave.
Bro, have you seen his face? He looks sad.
Yeah,
He looks very sad.
he looks tired.
Yeah, no, oh, I can imagine. I can fucking imagine.
Make him
For
a
sure,
sandwich.
definitely. Yeah, no, he ain't doing that.
Can you just imagine though, being at home like I had to take care of the 4 kids all day, and it's like, yep. How much of that
And I had
involves
to
sitting
make
down?
the money. Yeah, I had to make the money for you to take. Yeah. Anyways, we're not gonna get into that.
Yeah. Fucking
Well,
disgusting.
what do you have on your list today, Patrick?
Okay, I have. Okay, because sometimes I write things down, and sometimes I forget to take them off. So I just need you
Oh, okay.
to let me know
Okay,
if I've told you this.
If we spoke about it. Okay, go
Yeah.
ahead.
Okay. Are you ready?
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, do you remember the Olympics?
Yes.
Do you remember how like the final 2 women were rumored to be men?
Yeah.
One of them was confirmed.
Okay.
A man.
That's good. Okay. I mean, it wasn't hard. I forgot which sport it was, but I remember hearing
boxing.
about that. It was
Boxing.
Yeah.
You
Okay.
should
So they
never
wanted to
hit
do
a
an
woman
guy.
unless it's in the Olympics.
Yeah. That's true. Okay. I did hear about that. I heard about the case. I didn't know about the end result. Okay. So then what happens in that case? Do they just give the medal back, or like how does that work?
I believe they've taken it back, yeah. Like stripped.
Okay, that's good. Okay.
It's
Good.
great.
Thank God.
It's just
Honestly.
wild though. The dude the entire time is like, I'm a woman. I am a woman.
And
And
they
then
pull down
they're
his
just like,
pants
so
and it's
so
no.
we got this DNA back.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're a dude.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Because
That's funny.
apparently he just has a micro penis.
Really?
Well, because you
Well,
know
I mean-
that condition
I mean-
where you get both
Yeah.
hermaphrodite, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah, okay.
dude's got the hole, and there's a micro penis on top,
That's so funny.
and so
That's-
he was just
well.
always assuming,
That he was a woman.
yeah, because it was because
Okay.
predominantly male, but he does have a vagina, kind of.
I feel like I would have gotten myself tested like before the Olympics, just like for like my own well-being, like 20 years ago, just to
Nah.
kind of know like what I am.
It's one of those things where like you get into sports and you're like, wow, I'm just really better than all the other girls. And
Yeah, I
I'm
guess.
just bigger,
So I feel better about
and I just
yourself.
got these muscles, and I just look like a dude. I mean,
That's just weird. That's just very strange. Well, I'm glad that, I'm glad that they were stripped of the medal. They don't deserve it. They were in the wrong competition for sure.
Yeah.
Definitely.
And,
Definitely.
speaking of ripped dudes,
Yes.
Trump put RFK in
Yeah.
was
Charge
it?
of medical, I think, right?
Health.
Was it medical?
Health and
Health.
something.
Yeah, because that wrinkly
Yeah.
old hag knows a lot about health.
Yeah.
Guy's fucking wrinkly as hell. Oh, we'll see, honestly.
No, Jamal. He's ripped.
Is he actually?
You haven't seen the photos?
No, I'm not.
There's
seeing the
photo
It-
and video evidence. I had my doubts at first. I'm like, is this Photoshop? What the fuck? I look into
Is
it.
it actually not
Dude
Photoshop?
is in shape. And then everyone's like,
Wow.
alright, for healthcare and shit, this is my guy. Because if you look at the previous people, they're fat,
RFK.
and one of them is a tranny. And it's like,
RFK Junior body. I like how that's like the second. Holy shit. Yeah, he is in good condition.
And he's like 70 something.
Shirtless president candidate has the internet gawking. No, the guy actually kind of looks insane. I'm not gonna lie.
Because if everyone's saying like, would you rather take health advice from RFK looking like that, or the previous dude who pretends to be a woman who is easily 300 pounds and overweight?
Damn. No, he actually does. He actually doesn't look half bad. Okay.
He looks incredible for his age.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
I only
Pretty
hope
good.
to look half as good when I'm that old.
Fuck yeah, me too. All right, cool. I guess although I feel like his face is just so wrinkled, but whatever.
Well, that's age. I don't know why you're being ageist about this. I'm
Yeah.
gonna say that to you when you're that old, okay?
Yeah. Well, black don't crack. So.
Hey Jamal, you're looking good. Oh, the fucking wrinkles though. What the fuck? You should kill yourself.
That's you, bitch. That's you, motherfucker.
No, I try to put in cream on my face every day. This face?
Huh?
No, yeah.
Okay.
I couldn't lie to you.
No, yeah.
I just changed my aim a bit. Saved a lot of money this way.
Right there. Okay, got it. There you go. Perfect.
Give it
Got
to
it.
yourself. Yeah.
Yeah. Your own facial. So I got a little bit of music news. We can finally rejoice. The Taylor Swift concert tour is over. Thank God. Jesus Christ. She's done. She did her last show in Vancouver. Apparently, did you know that she like jumps into a hole when she's done her show?
I've always wanted her to do that.
Yeah, no,
But I
it's
assume
weird.
she comes out every time.
You know, but this time no, because she's done. She's finally finished her fucking tour. To be honest though, 2 years she's been touring. Fucking impressive. 2 years. That's pretty good. But yeah, she just jumps into a hole at the end. It's very bizarre. But yeah, it's over. Thank God.
If she
all
was
the
smart,
stages-
honestly, she would never tour, never make any music again, and just drop out of like stardom, right? She would become one of the most iconic I don't want to say musician, although she does play guitar.
People.
Well, yeah, one of the most famous people.
Yeah.
Just because just the disappearance and then causes intrigue and all that, right?
Yeah. Well, I remember I read an article about that.
Because you know what's gonna happen now, right?
Yeah. It's gonna be all over the fucking place.
She's either gonna fall off, her music's not gonna be as good.
Well, to be honest with her and her fans, they're gonna keep her relevant. They're gonna fucking defend her until.
I was so ready
the final
for
breath.
you to just be like, to be fair, her music was never good, so.
No, it's not. It's not good, but like, it was never good to begin with. But it's just like I know that they're gonna be like defending her and still talking about her, and I've seen. There's so many people that have gone to this thing. I read a story that there was 2 women who went there with no ticket. They're going to stand outside the venue and listen from there.
Dude, there's videos.
I'm like,
You never seen that video?
why?
There's like a group of friends. I think it's like 3 friends sitting outside of one of the concerts, and this one friend, you can just tell who they voted for, and they're just like, "This is my song," and they start crying, like, and they have like a, what do you call that? Like just an emotional awakening. They start like screaming and crying, and their 2 friends are just comforting them, rubbing their arms, and it's like, Jesus Christ, you need a father.
I love Stevie Wonder. Stevie Wonder is one of my favorite like musicians besides like Michael Jackson.
Name 10 songs now.
Of Stevie Wonder?
Yeah.
I Wish, Overjoyed, All I Do, Do I Do, As, Superstitious. I'm missing some. Hold on.
You're missing 5.
Isn't She Lovely?
Okay.
My Sharia More, Higher Ground, Master Blaster Jammin'. There you go. 10.
Did you Google that? Because those last like 3 came way too fast.
No. I just remember them like in succession because I was like, I was trying to figure out like what's on my phone, and I was like, yeah, those 3 songs are fucking bangers. But I would never cry. Like, I feel like it's a bit too much.
Is Stevie Wonder still alive, right?
Huh?
Is Stevie Wonder still alive?
Yeah, he's still alive. Yeah.
Okay. Because
I
remember because one of my most favorite rock stars is Ozzy Osbourne, right? And they were talking about him on the radio this one time, and I was at work, And the way they
Okay.
were talking about him, I was like, is he fucking dead?
You thought he was dead?
Is he dead?
Yeah.
I was like, I
Yeah.
actually got emotional. I'm like, what? I didn't know I didn't know I felt this deeply about him. And I was like, what?
Damn.
Is he fucking dead? I immediately Googled it. He's fine. I was like, oh, thank God. My day is not
Showed his house.
ruined.
I mean, I did cry when Michael died. I feel like if an artist die, like if Taylor were to die, then like fine, like okay, then her fans could cry. Like I get that part. It's a musician that like you love, but she's alive and she's just singing.
She's
don't need to
alive.
cry.
You can't cry.
I don't know.
You can't cry.
I don't know. But yeah, so her concert's done. Thank God. Don't want to hear about her for like a little bit, or unless he breaks up with that guy from the football player. Then we'll hear definitely more about her for sure. We'll see. But the other person who's on tour, God, have you seen Sabrina Carpenter?
The name is familiar. That's all I got.
Okay.
Can
If you
you
ever
sing
get a
some of the
chance-
songs?
God no, because
Okay.
I'm not gay.
Could have fooled me.
The songs are still yeah. No, the songs are actually like they're not like.
Wait, is
disgustingly,
she
like,
the one?
sexual.
Is she the one who sings like exclusively about sex and like really provocative
Yeah,
things?
yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
I have
yeah.
heard of
Basically,
her.
she has that song. I'm working late because I'm a singer. You're so cute. You're living there. Yeah. Anyways, I'm doing a mock.
Jamal, can I just tell you? I don't
like
think I don't think you should play direct music over the podcast. You hear us copyright stricken because that was.
Yeah, sorry, man. I apologize. No, I'm mocking her. She doesn't sound like that. Anyways, she is extremely sexy. Oh my God, this girl's so hot.
Wasn't she a former
It's-
Disney star?
Yes, yes, she was. But she's hot. But she's legal now. She's hot, so it's okay. It's fine.
Oh, I love when they become legal.
I know. It's my favorite part. Anyways, before we get canceled. So basically, she did a show. I don't know where she was. Maybe Toronto or something. I don't know. Anyways, she was doing a show, and a lot of parents were outraged because they brought their kid to see the show, and I guess they didn't want their kid to go alone. And they were very outraged, upset, and demanded they wanted an apology from her for her show being over sexualized. Basically, they felt like the show. One angry Karen said that she felt like she was at a strip club with her kid. Basically, now I saw some clips here and there with my pants off, and I gotta say, yeah, no, very sexual. I mean, homegirl was fucking the floor at one point. Like doing the splits, fucking the floor. But to me, and it's like, you know, it's one of those things where it's like most music today, most pop music, unfortunately, is just about fucking and just about sex. So I don't know why you're surprised.
It's actually been like that for like 50 years. However, it's just gotten
Yeah,
more and
really
more obvious because they used to do like
like
it was like hints and innuendo and a play on words. Now it's just straight up. They didn't even try to hide it.
there's a song called Pony from Genuine, and he goes, "If you're horny, let's do it. Ride it, my pony." Now, of course, the first part, yeah, pretty self-explanatory, but the whole pony part, it doesn't. You don't really know exactly what he could be saying, you know. So, but like no, today it's pretty fucking obvious what they're inciting.
They don't even try. It's like
No.
they just say it straight
No.
up and supposed to be proud of it. Like remember WAP?
Yeah,
Song
like
of the fucking year.
Yeah, it wasn't that bad. Like, you know what? And like they didn't do a great job, but kinda did a little bit of a job about with hiding it. But her in particular, like Sabrina Carpenter in particular, her album, just like I'm just looking at her top 3 songs that were really popular this year, which is Espresso, Please Please Please, and Taste. Now Taste is directed to the other chick there, forgetting her name right now, Olivia Rodrigo, the one who had that one hit wonder, their driver's license, where she just talks about how her boyfriend broke up with her. Anyways, it was rumored that it was he cheated on Olivia with Sabrina, which I would too if I was in that scenario. because goddamn, is she sexy.
I'm also
But so
faithful.
anyways, no, yeah, I am faithful. But if I'm dating Olivia Rodrigo and Sabrina Carpenter wants to hit, I'm hitting her. No, I'm kidding. But like, basically, she wrote a song directed to Olivia Rodrigo. It's pretty funny because it's like we heard about the whole like rap thing between like Kendrick and Drake. I like the like softer pop version of it where she just goes, how does she say it? She goes, I think it was. She made a song where I think like her boyfriend cheats on her or something like that. So like Sabrina, and she goes, "You'll just have to taste me when he's kissing you." And I was like, okay.
Ew.
I mean, I was like, that's just a little bit strange. And then her other song called "Please, Please, Please" is just a fucking girl empowerment song because she just keeps. She says that because she's going, "Please, please, please, don't prove that I'm right. That you're a fucking asshole and an idiot." And I'm like, okay. And then Espresso is just about her fucking. Basically it.
I think I'm understanding why teen girls are so fucked up.
Yeah, no, it's 100%. I was just watching like a TikTok today where I was like, God, I hate the dating scene. Thank God I'm no longer in it. Where there's a girl where she is putting on lip balm, and the caption says, when the guy's upset that you didn't text them back after a week. And then she starts like applying lipstick to the screen, kind of showing like, oh, you're a girl too? We both can be women. I'm like, or you could just be a fucking human and communicate. You could just do that. You don't have to fucking play these games. And people in the comments going, as you should, girl. What kind of lip gloss is that? I'm like, what? Like, I don't understand. How can you agree with this garbage? I actually saw a trend though. I've been really loving this trend on TikTok. It's called Men in Women's Fields. Have you heard about this trend before?
I have not.
So basically what men are doing, and it's so funny because women are getting so upset and triggered over it. That's why I love it so much. It's where, for example, like, I'll give you this example, like something that a woman would do. Oh, went to go have dinner with a date, but he didn't pay for it, so I'm not gonna see him again. So then a guy would put that, and he'd go, "Well, I did with a girl, she didn't pay for me. Never gonna see her again." Men in women's fields. So it's like mocking what women do, just because I'm just a girl, basically, right? And women are getting so upset in the comments. It's hilarious. They're like, "You can't do that. This is our trend." And one guy just goes, "Stay mad. Stay mad."
Well, it's just revealing the double standards, that's all.
Yeah, exactly. But it's just so funny how when we do it, oh my god, no. But like when you do it, yeah, it's cute, it's funny. I'm just a girl. I'm like, no. If you're gonna dish it, you gotta take it. Like, I'm sorry. So, no, I find that very funny. I was like, I love that. I really love that.
Yeah.
Did you have anything else? Because I have one
course.
last thing I want to end with.
Okay, I got a few things.
Okay, go ahead.
You ready?
Yes.
This is a big one. I'm surprised you didn't
Okay.
talk about it. So
Okay.
last week, I think it was the CEO of that health company was assassinated, right?
I didn't get to see. I wanted to cover it, but I couldn't find any like that I couldn't find any information about it. When I heard about it, I just wasn't interested. I don't know. Something about the story, I was like, okay, fuck it. I don't know. Maybe you tell me because I really could care less. I was like, who the fuck is this guy? And I don't really care, and I just turned it off.
Huh? I'm surprised because what was it last year when the Titan sub imploded? You were like, ha, fucking loser, rich people, and now
Yeah.
And now
I mean, still. But yeah,
this,
so
you
what
just
happened?
don't care because he's the CEO of this health company, right? Where they essentially sell you overpriced services and medications, right? Because it's in the U.S. and they have no regulations for that kind of thing. So they're essentially what people are calling is a health company that is just for profit. They don't care about people or anything. They screw over all the people who use it. And so this young man, who looks a lot like the fuck is his name? That actor with the nose that chicks love, even though he looks like a rat. Not Pete Davidson, the other one.
Oh, he's a white guy, right?
Yeah, got a pointy nose, curly hair. Looks like a fuck boy.
I could see him, but I can't remember his name right now.
Plays,
But I know what you're talking
plays
about.
Paul in Dune. Anyways, so he shoots
Oh,
he shoots him in the back in the middle of the street and gets away. But they got his face on the camera and all that, and everyone's like
Timothy
drooling over him.
Timothy Chalamet.
Yes,
Chalamet,
yes, he looks a lot like him, I think.
Yeah, that's funny. Okay.
And so everyone's like, "What? Oh my god, he did everyone a favor, and he's hot. Wow."
Oh God. Okay.
You know how it is.
So yeah, I did hear about how he got killed. I did hear about that,
Yeah,
but
just shot in the back.
Okay. Good. That's good.
See,
Fuck that
this
guy.
is Jamal. This is the Jamal I know and love. Now you're saying it's good.
Yeah. No, well, I mean it is. No, I'm sorry. Like, you're taking people's money, giving them shitty healthcare service just to profit. Like, no, fuck off. Honestly,
Well,
like.
I think the quality of the service was fine. It was just the prices were so exuberant that it was just insane.
Exactly. Well, then, regardless, I'm sorry. You're toying with people's lives. You deserve to get shot.
Yeah.
Good.
Because in the U.S. it's so bad. Where, like, if you get seriously injured, someone's like, "I'm gonna call the ambulance."
Yeah,
And you're just like, "No, don't do that."
No. Yeah.
I can't
I'll
afford
walk.
this.
I'll drive.
And it's like it's a joke you always hear about in TV shows and movies and people. So it's like it's a big freaking problem. Hopefully,
But it's true though. Like it really is bad in America for that type of stuff. Like that's the one thing about America that freaks me out. That for these many years, you're getting charged. Like I could never imagine that. I'm already like stressed if I'm sick or something's broken. Not like I'm stressed about paying it too.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'd be a fucking wreck. I'd be a fucking wreck. So
Because
definitely 1,000%.
It's crazy because in concept, it's supposed to be a better system, but it's been run so much amok. Because when you compare Canada's to the U.S., Canada's is essentially free, but the quality is rather low. It's not terrible.
Yeah.
But when you look at the U.S., the U.S. quality is a lot higher.
Oh, for sure.
However, the price is just way too high. It's gotten out of control. Because you need to find like that perfect balance between affordable and quality.
Exactly. Yeah.
And it's just not working for
and
them.
they're just not finding it. They're not finding it.
Yeah, because what happens is a company will corner the market and then jack the prices. So yeah,
exactly.
Do you ever hear? I think it was insulin. Someone got diabetes.
Yeah.
And he found out it would cost him $700 a month just to stay alive.
Yeah,
and so he immediately got into Congress or something, and he dropped the prices, I think, down to like 100 or something.
Yeah.
So it's like you have to forcibly do that. Like you can't just.
It's crazy. It's nuts. It's fucking. It's nuts. It's nuts.
Because things like that, it just reveals how cash flow and money and greed is just a lot more important to people than people's health and safety and lives. It's just wild.
Yeah. No, you're right. 100%. 100%. I could not agree more. So no,
but,
I'm good.
But Jamal, this story gets crazier. Because they apparently caught the dude, right?
Yeah, I heard it. Yo, but I did hear his getaway was fucking phenomenal. And when I mean phenomenal, I mean he's a fucking idiot. Cause he just walked away, got on a biked somewhere, got into a taxi. I'm like, everything's public. He didn't have like a van that he could have got into and drove away. No.
Honestly, the only thing like I would change if I was him, change the clothes. And then
like change something. Like the guy was like, no, I'm just gonna use public transport because I love the environment or something. Like, dude, like you just killed the CEO of like a fucking popular like healthcare company. Like, try and be a bit more elusive.
Yeah, but that's the thing though, because from what I've seen, most people are like, yeah, that's fine. Kill that guy.
I don't see why people would be like, oh my god, this is a tragic loss. Like, I don't see it.
But this is where it gets really juicy, because now they've arrested the guy. I have to put that in quotes, because a lot of people are speculating, is that the same guy? Because something seems off when if you look at his photos and all that,
they're thinking it's a fall guy.
Yep, that's what a lot of people are saying. He seems like a scapegoat, and when the dude was being taken into custody, he was saying he was speaking in such a manner where it's like he's calm, he's collected. And he's trying to explain like he's not the guy, and everyone's like, if you were being arrested and you know you were guilty, wouldn't you not be freaking out and being like screaming like bloody murder, like I didn't do this? Oh my god! This guy's like speaking relatively calmly. I'm not the guy. Can you please help me?
Well, yeah, it's not the guy, guys. But you know what though? Some people who are really good at that, you know, like people who are who have that skill. You know, I remember
like
I
a
was
sociopath essentially.
yeah. Well, not only that, but like even if they hook them up to like a lie detector test, I watched the video how those things are severely flawed, like severely flawed.
Yeah.
That you can easily lie on those tests as long as you know how it operates and how to control your body in such a way to where it won't move. So it's like some people can do it, dude. Some people really are just that calm, even when they know that like they did it. Look at Jeffrey Dahmer. Guy was calm as a fucking cucumber.
Yeah, but he was on the spectrum, so it's different.
But even then, it's like, regardless, I think even if you're on a spectrum to a certain degree, if you know you did some shit, I think the average Joe, like the average person, like myself, I would have been crying. I would have like, yeah, I know it was me, you know. But some people who are really good, some people really are good at that shit, you know.
I just can't deal with it though. The idea of like someone doing such an act and his name being Luigi, I don't know.
Wait, the killer's name Luigi or the?
Yeah, his name's Luigi.
The
killer.
His name's Luigi.
There's a meme going around. It's Nintendo when they see Luigi trending, and then when they find out why Luigi's trending.
Yeah, the wrong type of Luigi. You're like, no, okay, that's not good.
Yeah.
Oh god, that's funny. That's good. All right.
Well, I got one more big story, Jamal. Again,
okay.
I'm shocked you haven't brought it up.
Okay, go ahead.
So, do you remember a young lady who became very popular over the summer? No?
Jesus, there's a couple, but
well, there's only one that matters. There's only one that
Okay.
matters. She was a shining light for all men.
God, I really don't know what is this.
Okay. Well, remember you gotta hawk to it and spit on that thing, right?
Oh yeah, yeah. She's being threatened. Yeah, I heard about that.
So she started a Bitcoin thing, which I'm still not sure how any of that works.
Nope.
And immediately people dumped so much money into it, and then her people cashed her out essentially. So she made a ton of bank, and a lot of people lost a ton of money.
Yeah.
And so she might go to prison.
I mean, why though? Why would she go to prison? For me, it's like it's like okay. I'll tell you a little story time. When Dogecoin became popular for like that month and
Jamal,
a half.
don't tell me you dumped your life savings into it.
No, I do. I dumped 20. I dumped $25 and I made 50. Like I didn't dump my life savings, but I made some money. As a competent human being, first of all, the girl is famous for blowjobs. Right there, you should be cautious with how far you follow this chick. And if you see her make a Bitcoin, as a competent person, I would never in a million years go, oh yeah, that's like a good idea, and dump my life. You deserve to lose your money. I'm sorry, those are the same type of people who go to the casino and fucking lose their life savings and then blame the casino for taking their money. You went there. You're the one who did it. So I don't know how she gets sued here. How does she go to jail? She made a service.
It's a form of fraud.
How's it fraud? She made a service. She made a Bitcoin, right? She made a Bitcoin. She never said that she was gonna cash out in 23 hours or 24 hours after it was released. The girl's looking out for herself. I'm not upset at her.
I'll never understand. Like you and Shobi have this mindset of fuck everyone, give me the bread.
Well, it's not even fuck everyone, give me the bread. But what I'm saying is that there are idiot people. There are idiot people in the world, and natural selection has to take its course. And I think this is natural selection taking its course, because I would never in a million years hear about this chick, which we've heard about for a while now, makes the Bitcoin, and I go, you know what? Let me dump my life savings into this bit. No, Bitcoin, even like the biggest one, I'm still skeptical about.
I would agree with you.
I put money in that.
I would agree with you in terms of like it being natural selection. However, in nature, natural selection means you fucking die, Whereas in this
Well,
instance, it just means you
they're
lose
gonna be
all
very
your money,
close.
and now you're
They're
gonna
gonna
be
be very close.
No, now you're gonna be staying in my fucking stairwell, and I have to play Baby Shark.
A nice callback at the beginning of the episode. But yeah, no, I just I don't know. I can see why they're upset. I can see why they're upset because it is a dick move. You're not making everyone. Not everyone gets money. Just you get money.
Yeah.
Fine.
Well, okay,
But
Jamal,
at the same
I'll
time,
try to put it in a way.
Okay.
An analogy. Let's say your favorite developer was. They said they're putting out a game. Greatest game of all time. Let's just say, okay, for example, we'll just say it's GTA 6. You get GTA 6 day one, $80, right? Selling price.
Yeah.
You pay for it. You download it. You click on it. Doesn't work.
Yeah.
And not only does it not work for you, it doesn't work for anyone. And then and then Rockstar goes, no refunds.
Thanks for the
Game's
money,
just
bye.
broken. And,
Yeah.
and then they just stop talking to you. That's okay, right?
Well, you know what? It's happened to me. I bought before I got into my relationship.
How did that make you feel?
There was. Well, I'll explain the story. So basically, I bought this card company, and I was helping the guy who made the card company try to sell more. Didn't work, and he had made another version of the cards that just never came out. And I was like, fuck. You know what though? I said to myself, I should have done more research, and what I should have done was offer support from the outside, and kind of be like, you know what? I'm gonna help you where I can.
Are you saying you invested in a card company?
Not a card, card company. It's the purpose cards. I've talked about it on podcast.
No, I know that, but like, how are you involved exactly? Because make it sound like you invested or something.
Well, not invested, but basically what happened was the guy gave me a box of a box of like 20 packs of the cards for me to sell, basically. So I was helping him distribute the cards. Didn't go anywhere.
How much did you make?
So I just gave him back to him. I made no money. No one bought the cards.
Oh.
So, but the thing was that I gave him back the box, and I was going to give him back the box, and now he just is ghost. So I just have cards downstairs that I'm probably just gonna throw in the garbage because he never wanted the cards back. So I was like, okay, thank you for the 20 packs of cards that I'm never gonna fucking use again. Great.
That's weird.
So
how do you meet this guy anyways?
He called me because I was one of the first 100 people to buy the first time. Like the first version.
That's super sketchy. I can't believe you did that.
Well, no, he called me because when I bought the cards, you had to put your phone number in.
Yeah, this is why I don't like entering personal information and things.
Well,
you never know when fucking Willy Wonka's gonna call you after buying some of his chocolate and be like, "You want a little factory boy?" And he's just like, "I guess I do." Although in your case, it's even worse. Like, do you want some cards? Why not?
Yeah, but no, like I said, I could see why you would be upset, but at the same time, it's like
you should know better. I do get that. I know what you mean, but at the same time, it doesn't make it okay.
Research. No, it doesn't. No, 100% does not make it okay. Regardless, this girl should not be that famous to begin with.
Her podcast is like #2 for a good time, which is
disgusting.
Wild.
It's like he's not even on. Like I've listened to like little snippets. She's not even entertaining. Nothing about her is entertaining, like at all. Like she's just a white girl. There's nothing entertaining about her.
Yeah, and there's nothing entertaining about white women.
Okay, well, Sabrina Carpenter is hot. No, but it's just like it's but there's nothing really that stands out for me about her, basically. So, but no, I did hear about that. I forgot to mention that part.
What a crazy story though.
That.
The rise and fall. She's gonna have a biopic made by Martin Scorsese.
Yeah, fucking Quentin Tarantino's gonna do it. Fucking do like an 8-chapter episode of how it started, how it went, how it ended.
No, chapter 1, spit on that thing.
Yeah, and the one Hawk Tuah, you know. No, he's gonna call it Hawk Tuah. The movie, that's what the movie's gonna be called.
Not gonna lie, that's kind of a cool title. Like if you didn't know what it meant, it just
I know
cool.
exactly. Like what the fuck is that, Hawk Tuah? Like
it sounds like it'd be a western or something.
I watch it. I watch it just because Quentin Tarantino's art, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna watch because I love him, so he's great. But anyways, so I listen to. I'm an old person sometimes, and on Sunday morning I go coach soccer at the ungodly hour of 9:30 in the morning. Don't ask me why.
I hate you.
And for me it's early. Basically on CJAD, which is a local radio station here in Montreal, they do a trivia show on Sunday. And I like to play along. Most of the time I don't get them right, but I like to play along sometimes. And there was a question that they asked that I'm going to be asking you today because I find it fucking hilarious. So, in the 1980s, the British Medical Journal, which is one of the most renowned medical journals in the world, released an article in the 1980s because it felt like it had to, because of 4 individual cases involving penile injury with a domestic device in the 1980s. What domestic device was it that caused 4 separate incidents of penile injury in the 1980s?
All I could think of is like a Walkman or a cassette player when you just clep your dick in it by accident.
So I thought, I'm glad that we think alike because I instantly said Walkman. We're both wrong. It's the vacuum. Now, my favorite.
Oh yeah, it's like a classic. Yeah, you always hear about that joke of people using vacuum cleaners like that, which I don't understand how that would work or feel good.
This is my favorite is that because it was a penile injury, they had to go to the hospital, so they had documented what the person had said, how this happened. My favorite is the second guy. A 65-year-old man was cleaning his house while his wife was away. He went to go down to pick up something when the nozzle attached itself to his member. He doesn't know how it happened. And keep in mind, he was vacuuming while naked.
Of course, as you do.
As you do. So that's just my favorite story. So the fact that the British Medical Journal had to put a fucking article in the paper going, please do not use your vacuum for sexual experiences. Only use it to clean stuff. Because of 4 separate incidents of men, and what's so funny was never younger men. It was 45 to 65.
That's when you get desperate.
Nothing younger. I guess, yeah. So I heard that, I was like, oh, that's great. That's so fucking funny. I love that. So, but yeah, no, I did think of Walkman myself, but
that's all I could think of was because
yeah,
I don't know. I immediately thought of like a door closing on it or something. That's why.
Yeah, but no, it was neither of the two. So I was very interesting for that. And lastly, of course, as per usual, because I've missed a couple weeks, I like going on Spotted McGill and looking at the shit. I saw one today, and I'm very concerned with like certain people who like are just like Among Us, the video game, no, but just like Among Us in general, because I just don't like
people.
Well, I just don't like when certain people like say stuff that I'm just like, yeah. So I'm just gonna read this for you, and you let me know what you think.
Well, Jamal, first of all, freedom of speech. However, depending on what you're about to say, that they said.
Yeah. So I think you agree with me where this person does not deserve freedom of speech. Is it just me, or does anyone else love the taste of city snow? Call me crazy, but I get so excited every winter because I know I'll get to eat it. I'm not a freak. I don't eat it if it's like fully gray. But slightly off color, oh my god, I swear it's delicious. Try it. That person needs to be euthanized.
We need to start poisoning the snow.
I read this today, I was like, first of all, the fucking disgusting.
So it means you're essentially eating a combination of water, dirt, and car exhaust.
Yeah, and just eating it for fun.
So it's like these are so this is what happened to all those kids who ate sand on the playground.
Yeah.
This is where they went.
Snow in the streets afterwards. Yeah. I'm like, and then I got because then right before him was another one where I'm like, okay, this is also fucked up. sometimes when no one is looking, I suck on the water fountains. There's something about it. The slight metallic, slight mineral taste. I have pretty spread out glasses, so I sucked on it a lot. You probably drank out of one of the water fountains I sucked, to be honest. Both of these people need to be euthanized.
Yes, I agree.
Because that's fucking disgusting.
I agree. So
First of all, the germs on that thing must be atrocious. Like, God. And why? And how did you discover that? How, for both people, how did you discover that? How did you go, oh yeah,
well,
that lightly gray snow, let me eat that shit. Like,
it was both instances of bullying. One got pushed down into the snow, got some snow in his mouth. The other got shoved into the water fountain, just deep-throated the nozzle.
you're like, oh, actually, hold on.
We may have
You
something
might be
here.
onto something here. Yeah, hold on. I actually might like this, you know? It's just crazy. That always just blows my mind. So yeah. But we have more to talk about next week. But we'll say that for next week. We already did a nice long episode for you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed yourselves. And as always, I'm Jamal.
And I'm Patrick.
And we'll see you guys next time. Don't eat the snow. Just eat the snow. Definitely don't eat the snow.
The decision rests with you. Rests with you.